You are welcome back to my channel, Master Barbers Comedy TV, Master Barbers Hotel. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, let us subscribe now so that I can be able to see all my YouTube channels. You can be able to see everything inside my channel. Then after the subscribe, let us press the notification button so that the moment I'm updating on my YouTube channels, you will be the number one to be seeing my videos. Yeah, you are welcome back. As you have done for Master Barbers Comedy TV, please let's see do for Master Barbers Hotel, MASTERBARBERS space bracket open OTTE bracket closed. Master Barbers Hotel. You now press the notification button for you to be able to see all my YouTube videos. You are welcome back. As you have subscribed to my channel, Almighty God will bless you. All the good things in this life will be your own. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Our today lesson is how to sharpen super hard manual sharpening stone. How to sharpen clipper blades. Different type of clipper blade. How to sharpen the stone. How to fashion out the sharpening stone, the sharpening surface on the nail sharpening stone. This tutorial have been penned for some time before, but now I think the network is okay. It is because of the network. The network was very bad since all these days that this tutorial have to come out. Then before we go, I would like to introduce the materials we want to use for the tutorial. This is a brand new sharpening stone. This is Norton. At the same time, Seller Jones. This is Norton, at the same time, Seller Jones. Yeah, I recommended this stone for all my subscribers, all my viewers, so that we can be able to use it for tutorial, so that every one of us, all of us that have been saying, I don't know how to sharpen, I don't know how to fashion out the sharpening surface on the new super hard manual sharpening stone, I want it to come to the end. That is why I also delay the tutorial, so that many people can be able to get the opportunity, the chance, the financial aspects to buy or to purchase his or her own super hard manual sharpening stone, Norton, Norton, or Seller Jones, Celejones, Seller Jones. Yeah, this is the type of the stone I recommend for us to buy. Either you buy Norton super hard manual sharpening stone, or you buy Seller Jones super hard manual sharpening stone. Yeah, this is how the carton is. Then another second carton is white and yellow. The right India there, India. They put in the right India now. The complete carton is white. They now use yellow to design on the carton. Those are the two, when they pack it inside their packages, those are the two super hard manual sharpening stone that used to be there. Now, I've gotten my own right. And I've been informing all my subscribers, all my viewers, all my all my followers, all my loved ones, even those who are not barber, to buy their own so that we can be able to use it together. Yeah, we can be able to fashion out the sharpening surface on this new super hard manual sharpening stone. Yeah, let me unwrap it so that you can see it. Then before we go far, as I've told you, if you don't see what I'm seeing very well, try to put your 2 fingers in the center of your phone. You now move it towards the side. You know it has expanded now. You zoom out, then you zoom in. You see this carton now? I think you can see it now. You can see it. So you can zoom in, you can zoom out, so that when I come totally to the center of the bench, you can be able to see exactly what I'm doing. That is number one. Then if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe in the name of Almighty God. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. It's very important for us to subscribe to the 2 channels, Master Barbers Comedy TV, Master Barbers Hotel. It is very important that we subscribe to the 2 channels. Then we press the 2 notification buttons so that we'll be seeing the notification as soon as I'm releasing my videos into my YouTube channel. Yeah, and at the same time, please help me share the program out. Help me share it on Facebook, help me share it on Twitter, help me share it on TikTok, help me share it on Instagram, help me share it on Quora, help me share it, etc., 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 so that the whole world can be able to enjoy our program. This one is very important. And as I'm watching, by the grace of God, the network will not disturb, because I don't want the breakages along the line. I don't want any stopover. I want us to start. By the grace of God, the network will not disturb us at all. We can be able to conclude our tutorial. Let us move ahead. I want to remove this stone from the carton. I want to remove it from the carton. Can you see the carton? You see the carton? You see it? Let me move it near the camera. You can see how the carton is. You see the side, you see the other side, then you see the back, then you see the first side, you see the other side too. You see it. So let me drop this one on the ground. Yeah, this is the super hard manual sharpening stone, new one inside it. This is how they used to wrap it. At times when you unwrap this nylon, you see small oil there. At times you don't find oil. Let me unwrap the nylon so that you can be able to see it. If you don't see it very well, zoom out your camera. Please zoom out your camera so that you can be able to see it properly. I've teach us on how to zoom in, on how to zoom out. This is the nylon that follow. They used to wrap it. So let me put it inside the pack. The gum has even loose. So let me put it inside the pack. Let me drop it under the bench. Yeah, let me show you exactly how the stone is. Can you see it? Can you see the stone? Can you see it very well? This is the surface of the stone. This is the side. You see it. This is the back of it. You see the side. You see the front. You see the back. Then let me show you where they drill the name. Yeah, I'll show you that one. You can be able to see it properly. Can you see where they drill the name? You see it, Celes Jones. Celejones, Celes Jones. Can you see it? Let me bend it to the other side so that it can be expanded out. You can be able to see it properly. I thank God today it is very clear. You can see it. You see how they drill the name on the surface, on the top surface of the inner surface of the stone. That is Celejones, Celes Jones. You see it? So they drill it inside. You can see it. So let me show you the other side of it. The other side of it is plain. You can see it. You see the side, you see the side, you see the front, you see the back. Now you can see the stone. Now let me drop the stone down on top of the stone. Then this is our pointer. This is the pointer I'll be using to point on the area I'm working on. I'll be using the edge like this to point, so that when I point at where I'm working on, you can be able to, assuming I point here now, you can be able to zoom out. You see like this, so that I can be able to see exactly what I'm trying to fashion out there, what I'm trying to talk about, at the same time what I'm trying to bring out in that area. When you zoom out, you zoom in, you zoom out, you can be able to see it clearly. This is our pointer that I'll be using to show or to give us exactly the point where we are talking about. Then let me drop it here. This is our sellotape masking tape for easy grading. This is the masking tape for easy grading. Those are the things you want to use. We use this one at the back of the blade to hold the clipper blade very well, so that our thumb can have full control, total control over the sharpening of the clipper blade. Over the sharpening of the clipper blade when we are putting it on the stone for sharpening. Can you see it? So this is our clipper blade. This is stainless clipper blade I want to use for the first time. After we have fashioned out the sharpening surface on the super hard manual sharpening stone. Yeah, let me drop this one down. Then this is let me put this one here. This is our gauge. This is iron rule. You see it? This is the iron rule. You see the iron rule? Yeah. We use this edge to gauge the surface of the stone before we start anything on it. We must have to know how the surface comes. We must have to study the inner surface of the first surface, then the second surface. And this too, I'm telling you sincerely, we are going to fashion out the sharpening surface on the 8th side. That is why I'm telling you that where we are going is too far, but we are getting it nearer. You see, we will fashion out the surface of here, 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 at the same time fashion out the surface of here. I will use all in the clipper blade, one by one, one after the other. Just follow me one by one. Let me still repeat it again. I want to fashion out the sharpening surface on this surface, number 1. I want to fashion out the sharpening surface on this one, number 2. I want to fashion out the sharpening surface on this one, number 3. I want to fashion out the sharpening surface on this one, that is number 4. This side now, I want to fashion out the sharpening surface on it. We use it to sharpen clipper blade. At the same time, the back here, I want to fashion out the sharpening surface on this one too. We can use all the sides to sharpen different type of clipper blades in the barber workshop, in the sharpening workshop. But everything is step by step. Don't try to misquote me. Everything is step by step. You cannot do all at once. We'll take it one by one. And whoever have interest, yeah, you follow me up so that we can be able to do it together. At the end of the day, everybody can be able to be loving, be happy with with the result that is going to come out. Let me look for one very stubborn button clipper blade I want to use to fashion the surface out. Yes, let me return this one. I'm going to use this clipper blade to fashion out the surface, the sharpening surface on this stone. Yeah, on this nail stone. I want to use this what is happening? Yeah, so I want to use this button clipper blade to fashion out the sharpening surface on the stone, on this nail stone. Let me drop this one down. Let me remove the masking tape at the back because it might have been weak, so that I can replace it with another good one. Yeah. What else again? Then I have my machine oil here. You see the machine oil here? So let me put it down here. Then we have our kerosene here. You see the kerosene? The kerosene is inside. Let me put it here so that you can see it. Let me put it here. What else again? We still have engine oil. This is our engine oil here. So let me put it somewhere here. But when the work is about to start, I will return all this one back. Then it will now remain the stone and some materials we want to use. Yeah, you see this tutorial. I don't need to talk live for you. I don't need to talk live for anybody. Let me put on the light first. I'm coming. I'm coming, just a minute. Just a minute. This tutorial we have now, please, in the name of Almighty God, in the name of Almighty God, please help me share this program out. Help me share it out, please. Help me share it out. Share it to your friends on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, etc., etc. Even share it to your enemy. Share it to your fellow Babas. Share it to the group of Babas. Maybe you have Baba group. Please let me share this program to them. I want many people to get advantage of this video. That is why I don't want to do it in the afternoon time. I don't want to do it in the afternoon time because of this market. I charge phones, I charge MP3, etc., etc. Then I charge, I play PS2 games, I Baba, I sharpen clipper blade with stone, I sharpen clipper blade with sharper. Then I configure games, I download games, I draw building plans, etc., etc. So in the afternoon time, disturbance will be many. That is why I just decide to bring it in the night. And this tutorial, I don't need to lie for you. This is part one of it. Once I'm begging everybody. You see my hand. I'm begging the whole world. I'm begging all my subscribers, all my viewers throughout the world. Please don't miss this program. Nobody should miss this program. Once you start, I don't need to talk live for you. It's going to about 8 rounds or 10 rounds. I want to give you all the details pertaining to the fashioning out of the surfaces on the super hard manual sharpening stone, so that the faces I've shown you, we are going to fashion all the side out. Then we are going to use them to sharpen clipper blade, different types, so that everybody can gain it very well. Everybody can have the advantage. That is why I'm saying, please, in the name of Almighty God, let me share this program out so that many people can be able to benefit from this tutorial. Let me return the masking tape here. Let me put the clipper blade, this one here, this one here. Let me put this pointer here. No, let me put it here because of the solution. So let me return the machine oil here. Let me return the engine oil here. So let me return the kerosene here, so that all will not be jam-packed, so that we can be able to see it one by one. This is our scale rule. Yeah, let me clean the scale rule. Let me clean it. I told you, studying of the inner surfaces of the upper clipper blade, bottom clipper blade cannot be forgotten, cannot be omitted. And at the same time, study of the inner surface of the stone. We cannot boycott it. I'm telling you sincerely, we cannot jump it. There's nothing in this world you want to do pertaining to the stone, that you will not measure the surface of it. Yeah, that is why I'm telling you that study of the inner surface is very, very important in sharpening of the clipper blade. Studying of the inner surfaces is very, very important to know it very well, to really understand the meaning of the study of the inner surface of the stone. You see it? This is the surface of the stone. This is the surface of the stone. Can you see the surface of the stone? We must be able to study whether this new stone comes with flatness. Yeah, whether it doesn't come with flatness, we have to test it. When we test it, we can be able to see it with our eyes. We test this face, we test here. But for today, we want to first start where the name is drilled. Yeah, let me search for it. Yeah, this is where the name is drilled. This is the surface. Can you see it? This is the surface. Now, you know, I told you before anything, before you do anything, if you want to do sharpening, this background I think is similar with the stone. Let me bend it in this way so that you can be able to be seeing it properly. Yeah, it shows like this. It shows like this. So the way I take it in the upper side is not good. It's joined with the background here. The color joined with the background. You can't see the top very well. But now you can see the complete part of it now. Yeah, you see it. We should not deceive ourselves. This tutorial I want to give out now, it has to be parts if you really want to understand it. Because many people are calling me. Many people put it under comment. Even this night, someone put it on comment. Say, please show us how to fashion out, how to sharpen the surface of the stone. Yeah, somebody put it under comment. And some people call me direct that I should do it quick, so that I can be able to be doing that now. Yeah, I'll be very happy if we can be able to do it fast and everybody is doing it. But as I've told you, we still need to be remembering my words. The sharpening of the stone, the sharpening of the clipper blade, the two cannot be done in a hurry. Yeah, you cannot do it in a hurry. You know, I've told you, everything have to be step by step, one after the other. The number one thing we are going to do now is to study. You know, this is a new stone. There's no dirty on it. I could have said the number one thing we're supposed to do is to clean the surfaces of the stone, but this one is not dirty at all. So we are going to start by the surface where they drill the nail. You see the name, Seller Jones. We are starting from here. So I'll now place my gauge by the center here. When I place my gauge, I now move it near the camera. You can be able to see. Let me put it by the center very well. Let me put it by the center. Now, we now put it under the screen. You can be able to see the inside where this edge, look at this edge, where this edge lay on the surface of the stone. We are going to study it. You know, I told you, sharpening of the stone is not a thing you just pick. Say you just want to sharpen anyhow, like that. No, you can't do it like that. You have to follow the steps. See where I place my, let me put it in this way. You see where I place it? By the center. Then let us watch now. Let us put it under the screen. Let us watch carefully whether we can see the gap in between the edge of the roll and the top surface of the stone. Let us watch carefully. Let us watch carefully. Let us watch carefully. Yeah, let us watch. Let us watch carefully. This is the center we are trying to gauge. This is the center. Let us watch carefully whether we can see the hole under the inner surface of the stone. Can you see it? Me, as I'm watching, I cannot see any space. So you test your own too like that. You test it like that. You see it. So there is no space no space as I'm watching. Then we now put it by the side. Look at the side here, you can see it. Look at the side. Let us watch again. Let us watch again whether we can see the space under. Can you see it? Watch carefully. Watch carefully. Watch carefully whether we can see the space under the edge of the roller and the topmost of the stone. You can see it. Then let us put it in this way. Watch carefully. You see where I place it. Let us watch carefully now. Let us watch. Yeah, you can see it in this way. Let us watch carefully whether we can see any gap, whether we can see any hole, whether we can see any hole under. That is why I'm telling you, that is why I'm begging the whole public. Can you see? We have tested it. Let me take it far away. You can be able to zoom out to see it. We have placed it by the center here. There's no gap in between. Let me still watch again. Let me still watch. There's no gap here. Then we place it here. There's no gap. We place it here again. We did not see any gap. Then now we will now put it in the cross side like this. Cross side. Let us start from the center. Can you see where I place it? Let us start from the center now. Let's start from the center and watch carefully. Let us watch now whether we can see the gap under. Watch carefully. Let us watch. Let us watch carefully. Yeah, that is why I'm telling you that we need good camera. This camera at times is blunting. Can you see it's blunting? But at the same time, you can still see it well. Then let us take it to here. You see it to this side, towards the left hand side. Let us watch again whether we can see the gap. You see it. You can zoom out very well like that. You can be able to see the under. Then let us come to this side. Yeah, you can zoom out to see the under, the topmost of the edge of the stone. Then we can come to the end here. You see it. We come closer to the camera, then we watch. We watch. Can you see it? It is the hole we are trying to see where they drill it. You see it in this way. Then let us put it here again, this side. So let us go get it closer to the camera. You can be able to study. You can be able to study the inner surface. You can be able to gauge it very well. So as I'm watching now, it seems there's no space under. Now let us take it adjacent. You see the way I put it like this? I'm getting it far away from the camera, so you can zoom out for you to see it very well. You see the way I place it? This is diagonal. Yeah, let us go in this way and watch. Let us go like this and watch. Let me block it here so that I can be straightened. Let us watch like this whether you can see the space under. Let us watch carefully whether we can see the space or that apart from where the drill. Watch carefully. Watch carefully. Watch carefully whether we can see the space under. Yeah, there's no space. Then let us come to this side. We have measured here now. Then we take it to the diagonal here. Let me hold it properly so that there will be no shaking. Yeah, let us go again. Let us watch carefully. Let us watch. Let us watch carefully. Can you see it? That is how you continue to gauge. That is how you continue to study the inner surface of the stone we want to use. Watch like this. If you see any space, you put comments. If there is no space, you put comments so that I can be able to know exactly what is going on. You see, it seems there is no space under the scale rule. Now let me still show you back again. You can zoom out to see it very well. You see, we first started our measurement, the gauge, from the center here. That is number 1. Then number 2, we shift to the right hand side. Number 3, we shift to the left hand side. You see it. Then number 4, we stay by the center here. Number 5, we stay by this side. Number 6, we stay by here. Number 7, we stay by here. Number 8, we stay by here. Number 9, we stay by here. Then number 10, we stay here. Number 11, we stay here. Can you see all the direction I have placed my gauge, my scale rule on top of the super hard manual sharpening stone surface for gauge? So when you try it in this 11 different sides, you see it, you can be able to detect exactly if there is any hole under the scale rule between the topmost of the super hard manual sharpening stone and the edge of the scale rule. Can be able to see it. Now we are going to work on this stone, on this surface. Now today we are going to work on the surface of this where they write Selejon, where they have put the mark on the surface. So we are going to start the work from here today. I don't know how long we are going to stay because this is the night. I still have another things to do in the morning, but I want to try my best to make sure we are doing it one by one, and not to rush too much is the best. Not to be too fasty and not to be too fast is the best. The best is to do it in a way that out of 100% population watching my video, at least between 50 and 80 or 90% can be able to get it right. I'm very sure it is not all of us that is not going to get it right. It is not all of us. No need to deceive ourselves, because we are more serious than the other. Some people have bought their own stone. Some people have bought their own stone. They've gotten their own stone already. Some people have not getting their own stone. Some people have bought all the materials I've shown you down. Some people have not get it. Some people are watching my videos from time to time and try to follow the necessary step, the necessary route I ask them to be following when you are watching my videos, my short, my live, you see. And when you watch live, you still repeat it. When you watch my videos, you still repeat it. When you watch my short, you still need to repeat. Don't base on only the new videos I'm producing. At the same time, don't base only on the old videos I produced in the past. All are valuable. All are very, very valuable. They are very, very valuable. Everything I produce are all good. Everything I produce are all good. So let me, number 1, show you the bottom clipper blade I want to use to fashion out the inner surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it? This is 808. You can use Chauba, you can use New Gene, you can use New Gain, etc. etc. You can use Tapper just to be thicker blade like this one. Use thicker blade like this one. Then you clean your blade very well. You clean the back. You know there was one old masking tape at the back before for grading. I've removed that one now. Then I need to clean the gum at the back. I need to make it clean so that when I apply my own masking tape at the back, though I was the one that applied the first one, but that's getting old. Now I want to apply the masking tape, and as I've told you, don't forget, this is our masking tape. You need to look for the better one, with one with better gum, so that it can be able to hold the clipper blade very well. And there's one thing I want to tell you: when you buy it new one you want to be using, make sure you find cellophane nylon like this one. After you finish using this masking tape, you now put it inside the nylon. Look at the way you wrap it in this way. it allows the masking tape to last longer. It allows the gum in the masking tape to last longer. Once you are leaving it empty, opening on the ground every time, the gum will soon dry and the gum will not get power again. So when you finish using it, you do it the way I do it. You find cellophane or nylon, you put it in this way. You put nylon, use nylon, don't use cloth, use nylon. You see it. Then when you want to use it, you unpack it. You unpack it, you bring it out for you to use. So after you finish using it, you repackage it again with that cellophane or nylon so that the gum will last for you very well. Please let me share the program out. Let me share it out. So I want to apply the grid at the back of the blade so that it will allow my thumb to hold it very well. It will allow my thumb to have full control over the sharpening or over the fashioning out of the new surface super hard manual sharpening stone. You see it in this way. You see it. You see it. You see the way I'm pressing it. Let me get it closer to the camera. You see the way I press it very well so that it attach well to the back of the blade. You see it attached to it very well. It's attached to it very well. You can see it. You see the inner surface of the blade. I've been using it before for fashioning out of the stone. Yeah, it has been a long time I use it. So I still want to reuse, but I have looked for chauba. I did not get chauba. The chauba I've got has finished. So I will likely to use this one. So anyone you want to use, let it be thicker blade and don't use the upper clipper blade. You see it. Now, this is the stone we want to use. This is the whole stone I'm using before this one is working for me. So I want to place, I don't want to remove this one, so I want to place this one on the top. And don't forget, it is the face that the drill, where the drill the cellar joint, that is the surface I've put the gauge just of recent now. That was the surface I've measured. This is the surface I've measured now. You see, don't forget, it's very important. This our scale rule is very important. The scale rule is very important. You get your own ready so that when you go and buy, you measure it. Not all the stone are straightened. I'm telling you sincerely, I'm a real expert in it. Not all the stone are straightened. Not all the nail stone are flat, very flattened. And not all the nail stones you can get exactly the type of measurement you want on them. Yeah, you need to believe me. It is not all the stones you can get the best out of them, but when you when you go there with your scale rule, your gauge, your measurement, you now try and gauge it very well for you to be able to know the one you want to pick. You see it. This is the bottom clipper blade we want to use. Yeah, this is the clipper blade we want to use. Then this is the oil. This is engine oil, machine oil. This is the engine oil. Then at the same time, this is kerosene. Yeah, let me put this one here. This is the kerosene we want to use. Yeah, we can use any one of these. You can use two, but we now mix it together. Yeah, we'll mix them together. Then there's one important thing I want you to take note. You see, fashioning out the surface of the stone, and that's something I want to explain for you better. And you need to watch carefully. Let me drop this one here. Let me come with the pointer. Where is the pointer? Yeah, there's something I want to explain for you. which you need to watch carefully. You need to watch carefully. Look here like this. Look at the surface of the blade. The stone. Look at the surface you want to fashion out. This is the surface we want to fasten out. If you call it sharpening, the same. If you call it fashioning out, the same. But this one is new stone. We want to fashion out the surface that will be sharpening the clipper blade effectively, correctly, logically, technically. Okay, you see this surface now. If you want to fashion out, you make sure your blade covers all. The way you position your blade, it covers all. Let me show you. Look at this. There's something I want you to watch here. Let me get it closer to the camera. Look at this area. All these areas are flattening. Only through the sharpening, this place has gone down. This areas has gone down. This one is ill. This back here is ill. You understand it? Then how you are going to position your blade to cover the whole surface of the stone. You see the way I position it in this way. See the way I position it in this way. It covers all. At the same time, when you do it in this way, you know it covers the left hand side. Remain this one. So when you go up like this, when you go up in this way, when you are coming back, you shift your hand to here. Then you follow the other side. Come down. You see the way I'm following it? So that your to and fro will be covering the whole surface. Then the most important part of all, be say, watch carefully. You bend it at the angle of 45 degrees in this way to cover it at once. You see the way I bend it? You see the way I bend it? Then we are trying to get the total flatness from the surface of the stone. Not to be to put hand too much, to apply too much pressure by the side here or by the side here, or you apply too much pressure by the center. Yeah, the pressure have to be the same. What do I mean by pressure? The way you press it down, the way you press the smoother. This one now is not blade again. We now name it smoother. The way you press your smoother down on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone have to be the same when you are going to and fro. Everywhere you are moving have to be the same. So we take note of that one. And the treatment we apply on the surface have to be even. You let the treatment you apply on the surface covers all the surface of the stone. You see it? So at times there are some new stones. There are some original new stones that when you first apply the oil, at times it may swallow a little, some may not swallow a little. But by continuing using it, some will stop. It will not absorb kerosene again or oil. And some initially from the beginning, when you put the kerosene or the oil, it doesn't enter. So, and I'm using this time to tell you, when you become real professional, you can use any stone, any type of stone to sharpen clipper blade. But when you are a learner, I'll be giving you the specific type of stone you'll be going for. So when you can get the type of that stone I ask you or I specify for you, then you now use it to practice. This thing I'm telling you now, it is when you are now getting it right, you are sharpening different type of clipper blade, then you are getting more experience on the stone. It is from there you can understand that no stone you cannot use for sharpening. No stone. All stones are useful. All stones are useful. But we need to start from the foundation. When you start from the foundation, you can be able to understand everything step by step. When you are about to be sharpening the clipper blade yourself, you are getting it right. Then you are trying another stone, try another stone, try another stone. It's from there you'll be seeing the little differences and how you can cover them all to make sure you use each one to sharpen your clipper blade effectively. There are some stones when you use them to sharpen your clipper blade, you need to resharpen the surface again to sharpen the bottom clipper blades. If you want to sharpen another one, you need to refresh the surface again to sharpen another one. That's how you continue. And some can sharpen like two, three set of clipper blades before the surface will dull again. Then you resharpen it again. Then you use it for another 3 or 4 again. That is how you continue using it. There are some, once you fashion out like this, you use it to wash cotton. You can use it for longer period of time before you can say you resharpen or you refashion out the sharpening surface on it again. Yeah. Today now, let me return the oil to the position so that we'll be picking our materials one by one. We'll be picking the materials one by one. This is the stone. This is the surface I want to fashion out. Yeah, I'm putting the masking tape at the back of the blade. Then I'm getting my small rags. I told you all the necessary things you're supposed to get. You're supposed to have them. So I have them like 10 or 15 here with me. So I put them here, I put them down here. Then after we have fashioned out the sharpening surface on it, then we can be able to use this clipper blade, to sharpen it and test it, whether the work we have done is right or remain a little or it's totally wrong. You can be able to check. Now, let me put the smoother here. Then let me go for the oil first. You see the way I'm dropping it. You can move your camera, you can zoom out your camera to see it very well. You can move out, you can zoom out for you to see it very well. You see the way I apply, you see the way I drop the treatment on the surface, the oil, the machine oil on the surface of the stone. You now use your finger to scrub it all over. You see the way I'm scrubbing it all over the surface of the stone. You see the way I'm scrubbing it all over the surface of the stone. Can you see it? You spread it all over so that the whole surface of the stone can cover with that machine oil. You see it in this way. Yeah, you see it in this way. Then this is our kerosene. Let us draw small kerosene on top. Just drop small kerosene. You can zoom out for you to see exactly how the surface is. You see that I'm using the left hand to apply the oil, the machine oil, and to spread it. At the same time, I'm using the left hand again to apply the kerosene on the surface and to mix it together with the oil on the surface of the stone. Yeah, you can see it like this. Then I use that left hand to pick the rag and clean my fingers. You can see it in this way. So let us follow me off. Then after this one now, you position your bottom clipper blade at the angle of 45 degrees. You now be going to and fro. You see the way I'm going? Don't press too much. You'll be going to and fro. Don't press too much. You see where you see the treatment has get to the back. You see the way I do my duster. You now use it to remove the treatment at the back of the blade of the smoother. You see the way I'm going? You see the way I'm going to and fro. To and fro. You see the way I'm going? The blade covers the whole surface of the stone. The smoother cover. The smoother cover the whole surface of the stone. You see now the way I'm doing it now, the treatment is getting sticky. It's getting dry. It's getting dry on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it in this way? Then I now remove this smoother again. Don't put the back down. See where I put it here? Let me drop it here. No, let me put it here. You can see it here now. You see where I place it? I did not put the back down. Then you now use your left hand to pick the kerosene and drop the kerosene on the surface of the stone we are trying to fashion out. You see it like this. You see it like this. Then I use left hand to drop the kerosene and to spread, and now use right hand I'm using to put the blade in position. I use my right hand to pick another rag to clean my right. I use my left hand to pick another rag to clean my finger. You can see it in this way, doing it in two different ways. That is why I'm saying you need to follow me very well. You need to watch the way I'm doing this thing one by one, the step after the other, one after the other. I'm doing it. You see where you place your thumb by the center here to cover the whole back of the smoother. That is the blade we are using to fashion out. That is how we continue for a short period of time. Continue like that. Let your speed be the same. Let your thumb cover the whole surface of the blade from the hopper to the left to the other side of the blade, and let your smoother cover. I mean, this is the smoother, this is the blade. You use it to cover the whole surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. So we'll continue like that for some time. The moment the treatment is getting dry on the surface of the stone, we're likely to replace another treatment again, so that the work can be smoother, be going little by little. No rushing, there's no hurry. That is why I'm telling you that the sharpening of the stone, the sharpening of the, let us put small, you see the way I drop the machine oil again. You see the way I'm dropping the machine oil again. You can see the way I'm dropping the machine oil. Then I'm using the left finger to spread it all over. Can you see it in this way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm doing it? Then I use left hand again to pick the kerosene, to drop kerosene on the surface, to mix it together with the machine oil. I use right hand to pick the blade. I use right hand to pick rag to clean my finger. I use left hand to pick another rag to clean my fingers again. You see the way I position my thumb to cover the whole back of the blade, and I be going to and fro, so that you allow that blade, the smoother, to cover the whole surface of the stone. That is how we continue. That is how we continue. That is why I'm telling you that there's no hurry, there's no rushing, there's no boycott. Yeah, there's no of course there's no bypass. You need to do it according to the way I'm doing it. We are trying to get or to fashion out the surface that will be sharpening different type of clipper blade for us, professionally, logically, technically, strategically, correctly, okay, in the barber or sharpening workshop. That is how we continue for a short period of time. The way I'm doing it now, it seems when you are doing your own, you can be able to understand what I'm doing. You see, when I'm going, it seems the gallop is along the road, like they dig. They are assuming this is our road, this is our express road. They now dig small hole across the road, like this, across the road. So the way the motor is going, the motor is galloping. So it has not smooth. That is the first thing you are going to feel. That is why I'm trying to do this thing for you step by step. You can be able to get it right. When you are doing it, you'll be feeling something under your tongue, as if the tire of your motor is entering gallop, where there's plenty gallop, like 1 mile. the motor is now moving, new car is not moving on that road, you know say the tire between gburugburu. That is how the smoother or this bottom clipper blade I'm using to smooth is doing under, I'm feeling it under my tongue. That is number one thing you are going to feel. That is why I'm saying the fashioning out of the inner surface of the super hard manner sharpening stone, yeah, deal with logic. Then you cannot rush at all. I'm telling you sincerely, the moment you rush you will lose the flatness. You see, the oil is there a little. I now reapply kerosene on the surface to balance it up. You see, I place it here. This finger, you may clean it, you may not clean it, because you don't allow it to touch the right one. When you leave it like this, when you still want to apply, you still clean it again. You can be cleaning, you can leave it like this. So when you want to pick the treatment, you use this one to pick the treatment, you use this one to mix. You see the way I'm doing it? Look at me in this way. You use this one to pick. Then when you now apply it, finish, then you use this one to return it again. You now use this one to mix it up. You see it in that way. Let us continue again. That is how we continue for shorter period of time or for long period of time. That is the way the movement, you can see the way I want to hold it now, because of the way I put it on another stone. I don't want to remove this stone for one reason or the other. I don't want to remove it because the one I'm using for work, I'm using this one squarely. I can still put another one on top to use again. And then tutorial is coming to use double stone. Though I've used it previously, but still I want to use it to sharpen the upper, one for upper, one for the bottom clipper. We will now test it whether it will work, it will not work. By the grace of God, it's going to work fine. So you see the way I'm doing it now. You see the way I'm doing it. You continue like that. You let it cover the whole surface of the blade. The way I'm going now, you cover here. When you are coming back, you cover here. You see it, you can zoom it out to see exactly the way I'm doing it. You see it, you cover here, you cover here, you continue like that. Don't be stopping along the center like this. You see like this, don't stop by the center. And don't move to one side like this. Or you'll be doing it in this way, no. Or you'll be doing it by the center towards the head like no. You let it cover the whole surface of the stone. That is how we are going to get the flatness. It is not easy to get, but at the same time it's very, very easy to get. So far you follow my pattern, you follow the techniques I'm giving you, you follow the direction I'm giving you. Yeah, let's still apply kerosene on the surface again. You can see that we are doing this thing little by little. Yeah, little by little. Then the one I'm telling you, the way I place it now, you can see this angle of 45 degrees. The way I place it now, you see the edge here now covers here. You see the edge here now covers here. You see it, or you do it in this way. This edge will cover here, this edge will cover here, this angle will cover here, this angle will cover here. You see it in this way. You now put your thumb by the center. You can zoom out and see it. So I'm praying that the network should not disturb us. I'm praying for that one so that the network should not disturb. You see the way I'm doing it? You let your movement be smoother. Touch the up, touch the down. Touch the up, touch the down. You continue like that. When the movement is now becoming sticky, when the smoother is not trying to go again, which means the treatment is getting finished on the surface, of the super hard manual sharpening stone we are trying to fashion out. Then we stop again, we remove the blade, then we reapply the treatment again. Yeah, let us remove it again. Then let me show you, let me clean it now. I want to clean the surface of the stone and I'll show you, move it nearer to the camera. Let me clean the surface. There's something I want to show you there, whether the things has been coming out little by little, so that we not just continue doing it, doing sake. You see the way I clean it? You see? The treatment is getting to the down by through the side. The more we are applying, splashing by the side of the stone. Now, let us watch carefully. Let us watch. There's something I want to show you. Look at the surface of this stone. If you have been following my tutorial very well, when I'm showing you the inner surface of the hopper and the bottom clipper blade after the sharpening, when I'm showing you before the sharpening everything used to look rough. It will not look neat. The total flatness will not be there. The total shining will not be there. But when you watch this one now, look at the surface. See the surface I'm saying. Look at the surface of this blade. The stone. Look at this surface. Yeah, the surface I'm saying. Look at the surface now. Then I want to point something out. Look at this surface very well. Watch like this. Watch it very well. Watch very well. Can you see that the flatness is coming in little by little? The flatness is coming into the surface of the stone. The total flatness is coming. Look at it like this. Look at it. That is why I'm telling you that this work cannot be done in hurry. You see it in this way. When you are rushing to do it, you have to be going out of the road, and at the same time you have to be jumping many things, and before you realize, you are putting the wrong shape on the surface of the stone. You can see it in this way. I'm doing it very slowly so that everybody can be able to see exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the flatness out of the surface of the stone. You see it? Now watch in this way, watch like this. Can you see that the flatness is coming out little by little? The flatness is coming out. Can you see it like this? Then take note of one thing. You see where they drill and put the name. Can you see it? That is the area you are going to take as front. See it like this. This is the area they drill. See where I put like this? This is the where they drill. Let it be in your front. Don't let this one be here. Let this one be the marker for you. You put this one in the front. Then you sit by this side. You sit by this side, you put this one here. Then I advise you to be using bench. There are some people call me and say they are using table. I don't know how far it's comfortable for them. But when you sit on the bench, before I finish this tutorial, by the grace of God, I will put this camera to the back. You can be able to see me the way I sit on the bench. Yeah, you have to find a bench that will be very comfortable for your sitting. You have to look for a good bench that will be very good to place something on, to place your instrument on, so that it will not be unbalancing. You see, I want to apply the engine oil, the machine oil again. You see the way I'm applying it little by little. Then I'm using the left, I'm not using for sharpening, to drop it. Then I'm using this the same left finger, the same left hand, to spread it all over the surface. Can you see the way I spread it? You don't pack it to one side, you spread it. Try to understand that this is the meaning of language I'm saying. You spread it, then you use the left hand again, the left fingers, to pick your kerosene again. You drop it on the surface, then you use the left hand to return it again. You see it? So don't mix all these things together. Once you mix them together, your sharpening cannot be accurate, because once the oil is plenty in the hand you want to be using to sharpen, you can't hold the clipper blade very well again. Yeah, what you have done for one side, when you want to do it for that side, it may not be balanced enough, and everything have to be balanced. See the way I position my blade, the smoother. Then at the same time, look at the way where I want to position my thumb. Look at this area. This is the area I want to position my thumb. When I position, you see it in this, I will show you now for you to really understand very well. See the center, I position my thumb, then I now use it to cover from here. Look at this area from here to here on the blade or on the smoother, here from here to here. From here to here, I used to press it down, this area. You know, it's totally different from dividing the clipper blade into two. Now put your thumb here, now put your thumb. No. See from here to here now. You now take little here, you take little out of here, then the remaining now, you now place your thumb there. You know the way to place it in a straight form, so that the pressure have to be the same. Let me return the pointers. Now let's go now. You see it in this way. Oh, I did not hold it very well. Let me, because of the oil on the under, it's drawing. Okay, you see it now. This thing we are doing, we need to do it for a long period of time. That is why I'm saying that this thing is step by step. You cannot rush, you cannot jump anything there, and you cannot omit anything. Like say the way I'm putting the treatment now, and I say don't let us put treatment, it can do. No, you won't omit that treatment there. Then the to and fro you are doing on it, you cannot omit it, you cannot jump it. So you'll be doing everything step by step, and it will be going little by little. Yeah, little by little. Then after this one now, I clean the surface of the smoother. That is the blade I'm using. We clean the inner surface of it. We now watch the inside. We observe the inside. We study the inside of the blade I'm using, the smoother, to see how the surface is. Where it's touching the stone, where it's not touching the stone. Yeah. Don't forget, you let your movement touch here and touch front. You see it like that, to cover the whole surface of the stone. Yeah, there's something I want to tell you again. Through the movement I'm making on the surface of the stone, around this area now, let me bring my pointer here. Let me first clean the back of this blade, then let me remove it and bring my pointer out. You can zoom out for you to see it very well. You can zoom out. You see this area like this reaches here. The level is getting okay little by little. Then when I watch from here like this, come like this area come like this, the surface is getting smoother little by little. Then when I watch from here like this, from here to the side is getting smoother little by little. But this area, watch carefully. This area is ill a little. Through the movement of the smoother on the surface, you can be able to be feeling the area that is getting smoother, the area that is an uphill. You'll be feeling it under your tongue. Yeah, on the surface of the blade, you'll be feeling it the way you are moving, going to and fro. You'll be seeing it and be feeling it. That is why I'm telling you that this work is work of patience. It's not a thing you will be rushing to do, or you give it time. Under 2 minutes, I must have to do it. No, don't do it in that way. You have to follow the work itself. You have to follow the work. Yeah, you have to follow it. The work will first carry you along. Get to certain stage now, you can have full control over it. You see this area now, this area I'm patrolling now, this area is higher a little than the other. Through the feeling through the sharpening I'm doing it, I'm feeling the illness on this side. When I'm going here, you see, here is becoming smoother, here is becoming smoother, here is becoming smoother, but this area particularly, there is small heel there, so I need to double my hand there, only this area, just for some minutes. You see the way I'm doing it, so that I want to bring the level down. I want to bring it down to the level of the others, just to do it within a minute or two. You see now, the masking tape, the grading has removed. Though it really tries, it really tries. So as I'm saying, you need to reclaim the back of the smoother again, or the clipper blade you are using. You clean it very well, so that we reapply another grading at the back. You clean it very well, so that we apply another one at the back. I apply another one at the back. And let me tell you one thing. Once your hand has been touching the oil, you see the way I put my fingers inside the masking tape. Don't use your hand to be rubbing all the back of the masking tape. Once the treatment is getting on top, it will be soaking and it will not give the gum power again. You see the way I hold it? Then you see the way I hold it here? You see the way I cut it? So try to take note very well. All these things, you have to master them. Yeah, let me reapply the kerosene again. Don't forget, this area, I'm telling you, this area, I need to double my hand there. Yeah, it's becoming smoother little by little. Now let me go for the whole area again. You see it? There's little there again. You can see that I'm getting my hand faster now. Getting my hand faster. Yeah, let us clean and wash now. Let us clean and wash. That is why I'm telling you that to fashion out the sharpening surface on the new super hard minor sharpening stone, you don't need to rush. You don't need to rush at all. You don't need to rush. You don't need to rush. Then let me show you the inner surface of it. Look at the inner surface of this the smoother or the clipper blade now. Look, let me fashion it out in a way for you to see it very well. Can you see the way the stone is chopping? It has removed this heel here. The heel here, it has been removed. You see for here now, it's consuming here little by little. You see it. You see the total shining all across the blade, but the total flatness is not there. When you watch carefully, the total flatness is not there. The total shining is there, but the total flatness is not there. So when you use this type of clipper blade to cut here now, when you sharpen the back clipper blade, it will not cut, because the shining across is there, but the total flatness is not there. So the stone is getting to a stage to be working. Out of 100 kilometers we are moving ahead to go, we have moved over 50% now. We have moved over 50%. It is from the inner surface of this clipper blade, this motor, we are going to get some fact there. Let me get it closer to the camera. The waist is paining me. Let me get it closer to the camera for you to see what I'm trying to fashion out. Can you see the surface? We have gotten the total shining all across. You see it? But the flatness has not come well. You see? The inner surface is bent a little. It is not completely flattened. When you watch carefully, it's not completely flattened. When it's completely flattened, the inner surface will look cool. It will look cool. Not that one part will look cool, other part will be shiny. Still remains small, but the work has passed 50% out of 100 when you can see it. So, which means the work we are doing is ineffective. We are progressing in the work. We are not moving backward. So we continue doing it. And there's one thing I did not show you during the starting of this work is biscuit bone. Biscuit bone. You need to look for biscuit bone in order to get your work faster. Because as people are in a hurry, everybody want to know how to use the stone. Everybody want to know how to maneuver your own way in using the stone to sharpen different type of clipper blade. Let me drop this one down here. Then let me clean the surface. Let me clean the surface of the stone. Let me clean the surface of the stone. Then I want to show you before I move into another step. I want to show you before I move into another step. Let me get it closer to the camera so that you can be able to see the inside very well. Can you see it like this? Look at the inside. You can see that the flatness is coming out. You can see it. So now, with this one, I will now apply biscuit bone on the surface. When I apply biscuit bone, I treat it the way I used to treat the surface of the clipper blade. I will now use it for this first blade and sharpen and test. You see? Let me return it back. You see where the drill now, the name is in the front. The other side is here. So I'm sitting by here. So let me apply. Let me remove the upper and the bottom clipper blade. Let me drop this one down. Let me show you the inner surface of the blade I want to use to sharpen. Can you see the inner surface of it? It has been used, but not too much like that. You see it? So let me apply the masking tape at the back of the blade. I'll first clean the blade at the back. I remove all the oil, the treatment at the back. Then I clean my 2 fingers. This is another rag again to clean the whole finger. Then I now pick my this one is off course. Let me drop it here. Yeah, and I want to apply grid at the back of the blade. Follow me step by step. There's no hurry, no rushing. We follow it step by step so that when you are doing your own, you can be able to get it right. No rushing. No rushing at all. Yeah, let me put this one down here. Then let me apply the oil on the surface. You see the way I apply the oil. Now I want to use it to sharpen this set of clipper blades. I have about 3 clipper blades here. I want to use to sharpen this one with the treatment. I will not put biscuit bone there. I will use it to sharpen here and we test. Then after using the oil and the kerosene, we now apply biscuit bone to sharpen another set of clipper blade. Let me bring that one out too, so that you can put it side by side, so that I can be able to understand. Let's put this one in the other side here. Let me put this one here. Let me bring another one. Yeah, this is sticker blade. This is sticker blade. Let me put the subject down again. Yeah, you see this one too. This is one tapper blade. You see it. This is tapper blade. Now we now use biscuit bone for this one. We now see the difference there. Let me apply, or let me wait first. Let me first sharpen this one. Let me put this one down here. So let me use my finger to mix up the treatment on the surface of the stone. Then let me take the kerosene. Don't let the kerosene be too much. All these treatment, don't let them be too much, and they should not be less. So to allow free movement of the blade over the surface of the stone. Yeah. Let me start from the upper clipper blade. Can you see the inner surface of the upper clipper blade? I want to sharpen. You see it? I position it at an angle of 45 degrees. I want to start from here. That is to and fro 10 times here. That is to and fro 10 times the other side. Let me clean the inside and watch. Let us clean the inside and watch carefully. See what is going on. Let us watch the inside. Let us watch. Yeah, let me get it closer to the camera. Let us watch the inside. That is why I'm saying we need good camera. See how the camera is blunting. Yeah, these 2 channels, we need good camera. We need good camera. We need good camera. I want to try to fashion it out in a way, yeah, to show the inner surface of the clipper blade I'm sharpening. Watch this side. Watch this side. There is work here. There is work here. Yeah, we need to repeat it again. We need to repeat it again. So let's reapply the kerosene only. The oil is still there. The oil is still there. Then go 45 degrees. That is to and fro 10 times. That is to and fro 10 times again, making 20 times to and fro for one side, 20 times to and fro for the other side. Yeah, let me show you now so that we can see what is going on. Let us watch carefully now. Let me fashion it out. We need good camera. These 2 channels we need camera, better camera. See how the camera is blunting. Can you look at the surface now? Let us just watch. Don't let us talk whether the sharpening is okay or it's not okay. Let us watch it and put it down. Then we now go for the bottom clipper blade and sharpen it again. Let the test the freehand testing styling method. Let that test of the upper and the bottom clipper blade to tell us whether the clipper blade is sharpening correctly or it's not sharpening correctly, so that we know where to go again. This is the blade. Let me put it down here. Let me put it down like this. Then let's reapply the treatment again. The oil is still there. The oil is still there. So we are going for the bottom clipper blade now. Can you see the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade before we go? You see it. So at the angle of 45 degrees again. That is 2 and 4 10 times. That is 2 and 4 10 times again. Let us clean. Let me first show you before I clean the surface. You see it, so let me clean the surface now and watch. Let me clean and watch. Yeah, I likely to show you some things here. Let me pick the pointer. Likely to show you some things here. Let us watch carefully. There's something I want to fashion out for you. Yeah. When you watch here now, this is where the stone has worked on. Here like this. Here like this. Then remains here, this in rectangular form here, and this angle. The work has crossed over here, nearly to get to the hand. But this angle in the rectangle here like this, straight like this, come to the front and this side. Then here like this, come this area and this area. So let us repeat the process again. Yeah. So that is why I'm saying this thing is process after the process. You can't just jump anyhow. That is 2 and 4 10 times. That is 2 and 4 10 times 2. Making 2 and 4 10, 30 times for one side, 30 times for the other side. Yeah, in this area, I'll show you now this area. Let me pick my pointer. Let me pick my pointer. Let us watch carefully. Let us watch carefully. Now it has shown. It has shown. Look at this edge here. This area here. There's work here. Here like this. But when you watch here, it seems the shining shows here, but it has not balance. The shining shows, but the shining is not balanced. The total flatness is not there. So we now clear here first, then we now go for the rest. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Here. So whatever thing you do for one side, don't forget, you have to repeat the same for the other side too, to make the equation balance. Yeah. The total shining has come. Let us watch carefully. When you watch at the surface of this blade, watch carefully. The total shining across has come, but the total flatness is not there. I'm watching it. The total flatness is not there. The total flatness is not there. You see it? The total flatness is not there. So we have to repeat it again. We have to repeat it. You see it is getting to finishing. Yeah, we now put our biscuit bone and see. Let us test first now and see. Let us test first. Let us go once. Let us go once. So that we get for the flatness, we are getting the total shining across. Still remain flatness. Yeah, let us still clean and watch again. Just clean and watch again. Let me still show you again. Let me still show you. Yeah, the total flatness is coming little by little. It's coming little by little. You see it is coming little by little. You can see this area and this area, the level are not the same when you watch carefully. When you watch carefully, they are not the same. They are not the same. They are not the same. But now let us introduce biscuit bone. I'm coming. Let's apply the machine oil again. Yeah, now take our biscuit bone. This is the biscuit bone. I'm sorry for that one. Yeah. Let me now apply I've applied the biscuit bone now. I've now mix it together. Now let us now use it to repeat the whole process from the fresh. This clipper blade self are the packaging. Yeah, let us clean and watch. Let us clean and watch. I'll bring it near to the camera now. Yeah, let me get closer to the camera. Yeah, the total flatness is coming out well. The total flatness is coming out. The total shining has come already, but the total flatness is coming. Yeah, let me drop this one down. Then let me still apply very small here, very small, to use for a biscuit bone. Yeah, then you use the kerosene. Then this is the bottom clipper blade now. So the total shining has come, but we are looking for total flatness. That is why I'm telling you that in sharpening of the clipper blade, we are looking for two things. So when some people sharpen clipper blade, you see that the total shining come, but the total flatness is not there. The clipper blade cannot work. It cannot work until you get the total flatness and the shining across before the clipper blade can work very fine. This one cannot work fine. So let us go now. Yeah, let us clean and watch now. Let us clean and watch the inner surface. Let us clean and watch. Yeah, the total flatness is coming little by little. Let us watch. You see, the total flatness is coming little by little. That is why I'm telling you that the process for stone, process for sharpening of the clipper blade in the sharpening workshop, I'm telling you sincerely, you don't need to rush. You cannot rush. When you rush, you can't get the best of the result you are looking for. You can't get it. The best of the result you are looking for, you cannot get it at all. You see that I get different type of rags. They are now use kerosene on top like this. Don't let it be too much. It's because I put it on another stone because of the treatment on the solid. That is why it's drawing up and down. So this angle 45 degree. Yeah, 2 and 4 10 times. 2 and 4 10 times again. Let's clean and watch. Yeah, still remain a little. Remain a little. Remain a little. Let me show you. You can see the surface. This camera is blunting. It's coming little by little. Yeah, you see the flatness is coming. Let us still go again. Once you get it right for one, you go for all. It goes for all. You must know how to study the inner surfaces of the upper and bottom clipper blade very well. You know, I usually say it every time I say it. To sharpen the stone, to sharpen the clipper blade, yeah, you need to know how to study the inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade also with the stone. Can you see the total flatness has come, but it has not fully. But let us test now and see how the surface is. Let us test and see. You can zoom out your camera to see it properly, or let me get it closer to the camera. Let me get it closer to the camera. So to fashion out the surface, it is by system, logics. Once you get the first one right, the rest are going. That is why I'm saying everything is little by little. Be watching I don't want this blade to get out of the screen. So when we test it, we now get carbon from left hand side to the right hand side, which means the clipper blade is sharpened correctly. Let us watch now. Correct. Can you see it? Watch carefully. Can you see the carbon? Can you see it? That is why I'm telling you that this thing is trick by trick, logic by logic. You cannot rush. Once you rush, you can't get it right. See how many hours or how many minutes you have been coming out. So this thing is process by process. But once you get the first one right, no error again. You continue. You can see it. So please, in the name of Almighty God, if you have not subscribed to this channel before, please, I'm begging you in the name of Almighty God, subscribe. Subscribe to this channel, please, in the name of Almighty God, subscribe. When you subscribe, finish to Master Bass Comedy TV, you press the notification button. Then it will give you 3 bell options. You press that one at the top, the one they write A double L. You press it, which means you'll be getting my notifications. As soon as I release my video into my YouTube channel, you'll be the number 1 to be seeing the videos. That is number 1. Then you now subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel. Master Barbers Hotel, I'm still the owner of that channel. You can learn how to sharpen clipper blade. Everything here is still there. But we have many videos that are different from each other. That is why you need to subscribe. Many videos are here that is not in Master Barbers Hotel. And many videos are in Master Barbers Hotel. They are not in Master Barbers Comedy TV. That is why you need to subscribe for the 2. And when I'm on live on one, if you subscribe to only one, you may not see the live going on in the second one. That is why when you subscribe for the 2 and you press notification, you can be able to see anything I'm doing in the both channels. That is why I'm begging you in the name of Almighty God, subscribe to the 2 channels. Master Barbers Hotel, Masterberbers, Master Barbers, space, bracket open, O-T-T-E, bracket close, Master Barbers Hotel, and Master Barbers Comedy TV, Masterberbers, space COMEDY, space TV, Master Barbers Comedy TV. Please subscribe for the 2. Press the notification for the 2 so that you can be see my new updating from time to time. Can you see it? You see it? When you sharpen your clipper blade and you get this kind of sign, yeah, the clipper blade is going to work like new clipper blade, or even better than the new clipper blade. When you treat it, you run it properly according to the way you're supposed to do it. Then you now mount it on the clipper blade, you apply oil, then you test it, it's going to work fine. Can you see it in this way? So that is why I'm saying all this thing is a process by process. You cannot just say you buy stone now, you want it to work now. You know, when I used to say it, some people may be thinking whether this man don't want us to know it. No, it doesn't take too much time. Let me look at the time now. We are almost 1 hour 43 minutes now, getting to 2 hours. You can see it, but the process by process we are doing it, we need to follow it up in that way. We need to follow it up. Now, we have sharpened for the starless clipper blade. So I want to sharpen for the tapper clipper blade. This is tapper. Let me put this one down here. This is tapper clipper blade. This is tapper. Some people used to call me. They said their stone can only sharpen for starless like this. All these small blade, all these soft blade. See, their stone can only sharpen. You can only use to sharpen this one correctly. When they use it to attempt this kind one now, it cannot sharpen it. So let us try this one now. But I believe so far you can use your stone to sharpen soft clipper blade. It can also sharpen the clipper blade depending on the way you control your thumb. Let us go for this one too. Let us clean the back of this the upper and the bottom clipper blade and apply our grid at the back. So by the grace of God, we are going to fashion out all the surfaces on this stone. All the surfaces on this stone. And I want you to follow me step by step. And also I want you to get your own stone too. The way I'm doing it, one by one, little by little. So you rewatch the video again. That is why I'm saying watching the video only one time is not benefiting at all. It's not benefiting, I'm telling you sincerely. You need to repeat watching the video even 10 times, 20 times, so that you can be able to be getting the fact. Yeah, the real fact out of the video. And once you are getting the real fact out of the video, you are nearer to the master, to become a master in sharpening of the clipper blade. From the master now to professional, from the professional to real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade, I'm telling you sincerely. So the moment you get it right, just believe you are going to get all. It's little by little. Yeah, I want to sharpen this one. Let me play this one down. Then let us use engine oil. This one is machine oil, the one we used before. This one is engine oil, motor engine oil. You should not be using only one type of materials. You should not be using only one. Yeah, you mix it with your kerosene. Yeah, let us start from the upper clipper blade at the angle of 45 degrees. I'm trying to clean my hands so that everything will be clean. You see it? Yeah, let me hold it here. Sometimes that is 10 times again. 10 times for one side, 10 times for the other side too. Let me get it closer to the camera and watch. This camera is giving me an headache. The camera is giving me an headache. And by the grace of God, we are going to get better camera. That is why I'm pleading to all my subscribers, all my viewers, all my followers, all my good lovers all over the world that we need camera for this program. We need better camera. We need better camera. Yeah. Can you see the surface now? Let us go for the bottom clipper blade. Let us go for the bottom clipper blade. Yeah, this is the bottom clipper blade. Let us clean and watch and see how the inside is before we go forward again, where the sharpening is taking effect. Yeah, let me bring the pointer. Let us watch carefully. You see the sharpening takes effect from here down like this, covers here, remain this area. You see the area I'm circling. You see this area I'm circling, this area like this, remain this area. The sharpening take effect here like this, here. So let us go again. remains here like this. Whatever thing you do for here, you must have to repeat it here again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Just clean and watch. Let me show you. Let me bring it nearer to the camera. So can you see this one now? We are getting the total shining across, but the flatness remains small. Yeah, the camera is blunting. The camera is blunting. It's blunting, yeah. You see it? The total flatness we have gotten out of 100, we have gotten 90%, remain about 10%, so that the total flatness will come completely. Let us go again. By this one, by the grace of God, we have to get it. We must have to get it in this one. Yeah. Yeah, just clean and watch now. That is why I'm saying it, always saying it. We must have to be impatient. If you want to get this work right, no need to rush yourself. Let me get it nearer to the camera and see. Can you see now? You see the changes there? You see the changes. Yeah, you see the changes now. Let us now test and see where the work remains or whether the work has been done correctly. This is freehand testing styling method. So we have sharpened, we have tested the sharpening for the started clipper blades untitled. Then the sharpening was correct. Now we have taken, what is the name of this one? KI clipper blade, stepper clipper blade, is KI. So it's thicker than the first one we have sharpened. It's thicker than that one. So we are this one now. The blade is very strong. The blade is very strong. We need to test it very well so that we can be able to see whether the clipper blade is sharpened correctly or it's not sharpened correctly. But I don't want to say it that I want the testing to prove it out whether the clipper blade is sharpened correctly, whether the clipper blade is not sharpened correctly. That is where I'm going. Now, you know, this upper and the bottom clipper blade has not get out of the camera, out of the screen. Now I've tested it. Now let us open and see the inside. Can you see it again? Can you see it? You see the carbon from the left hand side to the right hand side for the upper and the bottom clipper blade. Can you see in the front and in the back? If you can sharpen your clipper blade and you get this type of sign, you are a real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade. When you treat this clipper blade, you run it, you now mount it in the clipper mouth. You put the oil, you test. It's going to be working like new clipper blade or even better than the new clipper blade. Can you see it now? This one is thicker blade. Some people used to call me, tell me that the stone only work for the small blade. Why? supposed to know how to control your thumb very well. This one you cannot use what do you call it, magnetic. Yeah, I'm not giving you the right to use magnetic for it. Use your thumb. You see the way I use my thumb. That is why I'm saying you need to repeat this film. This exact film now, you need to repeat it like 10 times. This film really, you need to rewatch it. See where I'm position my thumb. See my movement. You'll be zooming in and zoom out for you to see it clearly. Yeah, you'll be zooming in. When you see that the thing is too small, you bring it out. Let me give you the sample. Assuming you want to bring this one out now, you now put your two finger by the center of the phone. You now bring it to the side. You see it now? It has made this blade to be bigger for you to be able to, for me to be able to see it properly. Can you see it in this way? I'm taking it back and it's bringing it closer to me. Can you see where it is now? It is far away. That is why I'm saying zooming in and zoom out is most important in our tutorial. When I'm doing something on the screen far away, you now zoom front. So I want to go and try whether I can see this camera to place in a far place. You can be able to see the way I'm sitting. Yeah, you can be able to see the way I'm sitting on my bench. I want to see whether I can get it, put it in a far away. Yeah, whether I can see it, put in a far away. I'm coming. Coming, just a minute, please. Just a minute, please. Just a minute. Just a minute, please. Yeah, just a minute. I want to see whether I can see to place in a far away, and now use it to check before the do not be annoyed with me. I want to see whether I can. Yeah, it doesn't cover it all, but let me still try whether it can covers all. Can covers it all. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to position it in a way for you to be able to see the way I'm sitting. Yeah. You see me like this? Use the bench I'm using. So this is the stone. You see the way I sit balancedly. You see the way I balance on the bench. You see it in this way. You see it the way I sit down. Now, this is the stone I want you to be using to be working. Then, assuming I want to sharpen my clipper blade now, assuming just to take it as sample, just to do it, to show you sample. You see that I use left hand to pick. I use left hand to pick the treatment, to drop it, and I use left hand to spread it all over again. You can see it. Then I use right hand to position it on the surface of the stone. Can you see it? Because I place it on another stone and the treatment is on that, it will be drawing. You see the way I hold it. You can hold it in this way or you hold it in this way. Assuming I hold it in this way, you now go in. You see the way I balance. You see it to sharpen for the second side now. see it. That is how you continue doing. You make sure you balance on the ground. Don't let the bench go up too much. You see the way you see my legs, you see my hand, you see everything, you see it. So, and you sit down balance. You sit down balance. You see the way I hold it. You see the way I'm doing it. And if it is the one did not put on another, assuming this one now, I put the treatment like this. I'm just giving you the sample. I'm not sharpening really, just to show you the way I used to do my work, the way I used to sit down. You see it now. I want to work on this one now. I put my hand like this. You see it in this way. This one doesn't need to hold it. It's balanced on where I put it. You see it in this way. I sharpen for first side. I'm going for the second side. Can you sit like that? This is the way I used to sit. You see it. You will sit comfortably. You sit with action. Then your hand will be able to move. I'm using the right hand. Not that you'll be moving with the movement like this. No, you see the way I'm doing it. Some people do that. Why some people put their finger like this? They still put another one. Do it like this. All this one. No. You use only the thumb. You use only this thumb. Zoom out to see everything very well. You use only the thumb. You see the way this hand now must not show inside the camera. You bring it in this way. See the way I balance. You can go like this. You see the way I balance on the ground. Then you put your action like this. You can sharpen as many clipper blades as possible in a day. You see the way I'm doing it. You see the way I'm doing it. Yeah, when you want to take your blade, you see it in this way. You see it. That is the way to sit. Let me return the stone back. This is the new stone we have fashioned out the surface to be sharpening the clipper blade. Let me put this clipper blade there. These are the clipper blade I've using it to sharpen. This number one. This is number two. Then I use this center one, the smoother. It was the one I used to fashion out the sharpening surface on the stone. You see it. I see the way. You see me. Then when you sit down, you draw this nail canal, this 3/4. You see the way I draw it back to give me balance, so that you sit like this, you sit like this, you see my hand. Then when you are sharpening, as you just place it, you do everything with your left hand finish. Then you want to sharpen, you put this one like this. You be sharpening. You put this elbow on this one, on this thigh. Then you be sharpening. That is how you continue. Or you can put here like this. Either the elbow here, or this place here, the ankle, or the wrist here. You put it here, then you continue your sharpening. That is the way I used to sit. So you can see the way I'm sitting on my bench. Do not be annoyed. I'm trying to pull the wire there so that the camera will not stop working because of the light. Yeah, thank you everybody. I really appreciate for staying with me from the beginning of this tutorial to the end. I really appreciate. Almighty God be with you. Almighty God be with you. Let me put back all this the clipper blade I've sharpened. Let me put them back into the sachet. Where is the second sachet? Yeah, you see it. So thank you for staying with me. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, in the name of Almighty God, please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Master Baba's Comedy TV. Also subscribe to Master Baba's Hotel. You press the notification button for the two, so that you'll be seeing my new updating from time to time. At the same time, help me share this program to all your Baba friends, male and females, your street guys, etc., etc. Let me share it to different type of applications so that many people can be able to see this live, these videos, so that you can build many people out of the sharpening problem. I don't know how to use this, I don't know how to use that. So from there now, this film now, you watch it carefully, you rewatch and rewatch again. You rewatch this video and rewatch again for you to be able to get the facts out of the video. So by practicing on your own, you can just try at once and get it right. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't make attempt of 2 times or 3 times. Put it in your mind that by the grace of God, you are going to get it right once you try it. So no need to worry yourself. Everything is going to be good. So thank you. Then after you finish using your masking tape, don't forget, you put it in the cellophane, you ramp it so that it will not lose the gum. The gum will not lose. You can see it in this way. You keep it where you used to keep it. So thank you. So be expecting another valuable tutorial after this one. Be expecting another valuable tutorial after this one. We are going to be giving it out one by one. We have sharpened for the one surface. This surface now, I will use it to sharpen different type of clipper blades again. Then after, we now go for the second surface. When we smooth the second surface, we fashion it out. Then we use it to sharpen clipper blade. We test. After that one, now we sharpen the two sides, as I've told you, and the edge, the other first edge and the second edge. So there's no problem. You'll be going little by little, one by one after the other. Thank you. Be expecting another valuable tutorial after this one.